When life feels unbearably hard, have you ever wondered if it's more than just bad luck? What if these struggles are actually spiritual tests, designed not to break you, but to transform you? These tests aren't random. They are deliberate challenges faced by those who are meant to rise above the ordinary. The title of Chosen One isn't handed out lightly. It's earned through resilience, faith, and a willingness to confront the deepest truths about yourself and the world around you. Today we're going to explore 7 spiritual tests that push the limits of your mind, heart, and soul. These are not easy trials. They demand you to face your fears, release everything holding you back, and awaken to a higher sense of purpose. Only the chosen can endure them. If you're here, it means you're already questioning, searching, and sensing that you may be walking this path. So, let's dive into these 7 transformative spiritual tests that will shape you into the person you're meant to become. 1. The test of truth. This test forces you to confront the unfiltered, raw essence of who you are, stripped of societal labels and external expectations. Most of us spend our lives wearing masks, carefully curated to meet the approval of others, whether it's being the perfect parent, the successful professional, or the loyal friend. The test of truth rips away these masks and challenges you to look directly into the mirror of your soul. Who are you without your titles, achievements, or the roles you play? The truth can be unsettling, as it often reveals insecurities, unresolved pain, or even aspects of ourselves we dislike. However, the beauty of this test lies in its honesty. Once you see yourself beyond the illusions of identity, you gain clarity and freedom. You begin to understand that your worth is not tied to external validation, but rooted in the authenticity of your being. This is a deeply transformative phase, but it requires courage. Facing the truth may hurt, but denying it will keep you trapped. Those who pass this test emerge with a sense of self that is unshakable, grounded in the unwavering acceptance of who they truly are. 2. The test of isolation. Isolation is a test that separates you from the distractions of the outside world, forcing you into the silence of your own company. In a world filled with constant noise, social media, endless obligations, and societal pressures, solitude can feel unbearable. But this test isn't about punishing you. It's about giving you the space to hear the voice that matters most, your own. Many resist isolation because they fear what they might discover within themselves. Without the usual distractions, buried thoughts, emotions, and fears come to the surface. This test teaches you that solitude is not loneliness. It's an opportunity to connect deeply with your inner truth. As you spend time in isolation, you may find clarity about your desires, values, and purpose. It is in this silence that the most profound realizations occur. The chosen ones come to embrace this solitude, seeing it as a sacred space for self-discovery and renewal. Passing this test isn't about enduring loneliness, but learning to find peace and fulfillment within yourself. 3. The test of letting go. Letting go is one of the most challenging spiritual tests, as it requires you to release control over outcomes, people, and situations you once clung to. Whether it's a relationship, a career, or even a dream you've nurtured for years, this test compels you to loosen your grip and trust the process of life. Letting go doesn't mean giving up. It means recognizing when something no longer serves your growth and having the strength to walk away. The chosen ones understand that holding on to what is not meant for them only creates pain. This test teaches that true freedom comes from detachment, from trusting that what is meant to be will stay and what is not will fade away. It's a lesson in faith and resilience as you learn to navigate uncertainty without fear. Letting go isn't an act of loss. It's a step toward aligning with something greater. 4. The dark night of the soul. This test is a period of profound spiritual crisis, often marked by despair, confusion, and a feeling of being lost. It's as if the very foundation of your life collapses, leaving you to question everything you once believed in. This phase is deeply painful, as it often involves the loss of familiar structures, relationships, careers, or even your sense of self. It's called the dark night because it feels as though all light has been extinguished, leaving you to navigate the shadows of your soul. However, the dark night of the soul is not an end, it's a beginning. This test strips away illusions, forcing you to confront your deepest fears and vulnerabilities. It's a time of inner alchemy, where your pain is transformed into wisdom and your despair gives birth to hope. The chosen ones emerge from this darkness not as they were, but as something entirely new, stronger, wiser, and more aligned with their true purpose. 5. The test of faith. Faith becomes truly meaningful when you are plunged into situations where it feels impossible to hold on to. This test arrives when the world around you seems devoid of hope, when you are surrounded by uncertainty, and when your struggles appear insurmountable. It demands that you believe in the unseen and trust in a greater plan, even when all evidence points to despair. Faith, in this context, isn't about ignoring reality. It's about cultivating an inner strength that allows you to persist even when external circumstances are bleak. You may find yourself questioning everything, your beliefs, your purpose, even your existence, but it is in these moments of doubt that the seeds of true faith are planted. The test of faith doesn't ask for blind optimism or unwavering certainty. Instead, it teaches you to embrace the unknown with an open heart. It's about surrendering the need for answers and finding solace in the idea that some things are beyond human comprehension. Chosen ones who pass this test come to understand that faith is not a passive state. It is an active, daily practice. It requires resilience to keep moving forward despite the fear of the unknown and hope to trust that, even in darkness, light is always near. This inner trust becomes the foundation for enduring life's storms and finding purpose even in the midst of chaos. 6. The test of surrender. Surrender is one of the most misunderstood spiritual tests, as it often feels counterintuitive. We are conditioned to believe that success comes from control, that the only way to achieve our goals is by meticulously planning every detail and holding on tightly to the reins of life. The test of surrender challenges this mindset by forcing you to let go of the illusion of control. This is not about giving up, but rather about acknowledging that some forces in life are beyond your influence. It's about trusting the flow of existence and allowing things to unfold as they are meant to, even when the outcome is uncertain or unwanted. Passing this test is an act of profound bravery because it requires you to face your deepest fears. Letting go of control can feel like stepping into the void, where nothing is guaranteed. But this surrender creates space for growth, transformation, and unexpected blessings. The chosen ones who pass this test come to understand that life often has plans far greater than what the human mind can imagine. By releasing their grip and embracing the unknown, they open themselves to a sense of peace and alignment that transcends their personal desires. It's not about losing power, but about gaining harmony with the rhythm of the universe. 7. The test of awakening. The test of awakening is not a single moment, but an ongoing process of expanding your consciousness. It is the realization that you are more than your physical body, your mind, or your individual experiences. Awakening requires you to see beyond the illusion of separation and recognize the interconnectedness of all things. This test can be both exhilarating and overwhelming, as it often begins with a profound shift in perception. You start to notice the synchronicities in life, the patterns that connect events, and the deeper meaning behind what once seemed random. This awareness calls you to reevaluate your priorities, your relationships, and your role in the greater scheme of existence. However, awakening also comes with its challenges. As you gain a deeper understanding of life's truths, you may feel alienated from those who are not yet on the same path. You may question societal norms, old belief systems, and even your former self. The test of awakening pushes you to integrate these realizations into your daily life, transforming not only your inner world, but also your external actions. The chosen ones who pass this test emerge with a profound sense of purpose and responsibility. They no longer view themselves as isolated beings, but as vital threads in the intricate web of life, living in harmony with themselves and the universe. If you have made it this far, let us know what you think in the comment section below. For more interesting topics, watch the recommended video on the screen right now. Thanks for watching.